In France in particular, it's more of the dirty old men. With that, it's just you get a lot of creeps in the subway.
But when I'm by myself, especially in the metro, if I'm sitting down, one of the things that I've noticed is that men tend to like sit closer to you.
For Parisians and Parisians at heart, the metro is a quick way to go about the vast city. But depending on the situation, a metro car may provide the unmonitored space for harassment against women to ensue. As defined by the United Nations in the Declaration on the Elimination of Violence Against Women, the term violence against women means any act of gender-based violence that results in physical, sexual, or psychological harm to women. France passed a law in 2012 to make sexual harassment punishable by up to 3 years in prison or a fine of up to 45,000 euros. The law replaced a previous, more vague one to include a variety of scenarios that can be deemed as an intimidating, hostile, or offensive situation. But what legal authority do AUP students have in order to file sexual harassment claims in Paris?
Under the 2012 law, a situation such as this would have been covered, but would it actually result in a sentence?
According to the French government, 1,000 legal cases of sexual harassment are registered every year, but far fewer lead to sentences. Furthermore, a recent survey by Reuters and YouGov ranked Paris 11th out of 16 cities worldwide in terms of sexual harassment against women in underground transportation, with the most dangerous city for women going to Bogota and the least going to New York City.
I do feel like Paris feels less safe in that regard than like where I'm from, but it happens there too. Like I think it's something most, especially girls and women, have experienced, yeah.
But it's not just the metro where sexual harassment can occur, as Jordan Nadler, an AUP student, found out when she was stalked on her way home.
He threw there, so it was just like this, and all of a sudden his arm there, and shoved it open.
AUP student Bria Bradley was physically harassed on her way to an AUP event.
I was walking down the street and I was going to the international soiree, and out of nowhere this guy which just scared me at first because I typically don't let people come that close, and he goes and cups my butt and goes like this and slides the dress up with it. And I had to reserve all right to not declaw him in the throat, take my heel and stab him in the throat with it, because that is completely ridiculous.
The European Agency for Fundamental Rights released a European Union-wide survey this past March highlighting the need to raise awareness due to the alarming statistics on sexual harassment against women. AUP has set up a sexual abuse and aggression task force to combat these issues AUP students may face.
It's a struggle because we try to conduct workshops and not enough people come in. I've had freshmen say, oh, well, I come from a big city, I don't need it. And that's the whole point.
Will it take more camera installations to improve this issue, or is it the education at fault?
We should really talk about the young men that do it. And I think it's kind of talking to them, and you know, even as a girl, talking to your guy friends, just say like, hey, you know, that's not cool.
If you're talking about a man that literally stalks a woman and follows her home or sexually assaults her, to me, that's like a psychological issue. You're not functioning in society like a normal person. I don't know if that's fixable.
I think it's a mentality. I think it's the base of it is a male mentality.
Teaching, it's both, because you have to teach your children not to do dumb shit. It's also the media exploiting and glamorizing the idea of being violent as a good thing, and that's one of the things you need to take care of.
Until this sexual harassment issue for women is resolved, women will just have to find a different solution, like bike riding. Ariel Delzer, AUP7 News.